everyone, and welcome to Journey with the Kellers. My name is Amanda Keller, and today we are back in the Keller kitchen. So today we are going to be making something from the unofficial Ted Lasso cookbook. Today's recipe is called Caesar You Later. So this is basically a Caesar salad. So for this recipe, for the dressing, you are going to need 5 anchovies, which is about half of a 2-ounce can. And you're going to need those drained. You're going to need 1 garlic clove, 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, a half a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, a 1/4 of a cup of olive oil, 1 egg yolk, 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, and a half of a cup of grated Parmesan, okay? For the salad itself, you're going to need 1 wedge of romaine lettuce chopped, a half a cup of croutons, some grated Parmesan for the topping, which is optional, and then some anchovies drained for the topping, which is also optional, okay? All right, so let's get this started. So the first thing that you're gonna need, you're supposed to do this with a mortar and pestle. I don't have one, but it does say you can use a food processor. I'm gonna use the smaller version of my food processor because if I use the bigger one, it doesn't usually do well with small stuff. Now let me drain these anchovies off here. There we go. Okay. So we're going to put about 5 anchovies in there. So 1, 2, well, maybe 3, 4, and 5. 5, there we go. And then we're also going to put 1 garlic clove in there, okay? And so you're going to just take this and you're going to chop this up real good. Let's see, it says if you're using a mortar and pestle, you're supposed to pound it to make a paste. So I'm just going to use the food processor to do the same thing. So I'll be back as soon as this is done, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I got it ground up as best I could, but even the food processor, it was too little, it wouldn't do it. So I just kind of used, I started with a spoon and trying to smash it up. I actually ended up using a meat tenderizer. Kind of, I think, got it to where it's supposed to be, okay? So once you get that made into a paste, now what you're going to do is you are going to add in, it's supposed to be 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, but I did not have a lemon, and I have lemon juice, so I'm just going to use this. May not be quite the same, but pretty close, okay? So 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, then a half of a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Where's the half at? There we go. Now, if you can just get the Dijon mustard to come out, which it just did, almost all over me. All right. Okay, so half of a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Then you're going to need a 1/4 of a cup of olive oil. Okay. And you're going to whisk that all together with the anchovy paste that you made, okay? All nice and mixed together here. Okay, now you're going to add your egg yolk and your 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. Hopefully we can get this out without making too much of a mess. Okay. There we go. You're going to whisk that all together. Okay. And then you're going to add to this a half of a cup. Let me get my hands wiped off here. There we go. Okay. So you're going to add to this a half of a cup of Parmesan cheese, of grated Parmesan. Not quite sure if I have half of a cup here. I might have to use the other one. Nope, not a half a cup there. So let's use this one. Okay, put that in there. Again, you're supposed to fold it in. So we'll just kind of mix that in there. Make sure you get the clumps of Parmesan out of there. Okay, so it's kind of made like a creamy looking dressing, okay? So now you can either do one of two things. You can either put this in the refrigerator and refrigerate it until you need it later on to serve the salad, or you can just leave it out and have it ready because you're gonna do the salad now, which is what I'm gonna do, okay? So for the salad part, all you need is your 1 wedge of romaine lettuce chopped up, which of course I have right here. Then you're gonna need a half of a cup of croutons, okay? Which honestly, I'm not going to measure. And oh, just so you know, you can refrigerate the dressing there. It says in an airtight container for up to 1 day, okay? Okay, so put about a half a cup of croutons in there. Okay, so now that we have that done, let's see. Okay, so you can also go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle on some Parmesan on here. I'm not going to put any anchovies on here, but I will sprinkle some Parmesan on. Okay, and then right before you serve this, you're going to toss it with your salad dressing, which is going to be right now for us. Okay, so I'm going to put all the salad dressing on there. Okay, and I'm just going to try to toss it all about so it all gets covered in the salad dressing. It's kind of wanting to stay in one clump. Or I should have spread it out a little bit as I was dumping it on there, but that's okay. We'll get it. Okay, guys. Looking pretty good, actually. Oops. There we go. Okay, so now it pretty much is looking like it's covered in the dressing, and look at that. That looks like a really good salad, okay? All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and try this and see what it tastes like. I don't know that I've ever had a Caesar salad with anchovies in the dressing, unless maybe that's how Caesar salad mix is made all the time. I'm not sure. Let's try it. It tastes pretty much like a Caesar salad. Might maybe get a little bit of the anchovy taste in there, but not really a whole lot. It's actually really good. Okay. You gotta try a cucumber. Okay, you guys, that's pretty good. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Like and subscribe if you like, or don't if you don't. Everyone have a good day. Enjoy your cooking, or enjoy whatever else you're doing today. And we'll see you later. And keep that kitchen messy. Bye.